Today is section 3, section 1.7, page 55. Interpreting absolute value equations. What it says here is if you have an equation that is inside an absolute value, then it is possible for it to be negative, and it is possible for it to be positive. Therefore, when you solve, x can be negative k, and then you need to check it. Same thing here. X minus b equals negative k, x minus b equals k. When you go to solve, that's how you get rid of absolute values. You plus or minus both sides. So, here, if I had x minus 5 absolute value equals 7, then to get rid of my absolute value, I would go x equals the plus or minus of 7, or x minus 5 equals 7, or x minus 5 equals negative 2. I go to solve, add 5, I get x equals 12, add 5, I get x equals negative 2. Then I need to check it into the original, and I would get 12 minus 5 equals 7. Absolute value of 7 equals 7. 7 equals 7. That checks. That is a solution. Same thing with negative 2. I check it. I get negative 2 minus 5. Absolute value equals 7. The negative 7 absolute value equals 7. 7 equals 7. Therefore, that checks out. Those two are solutions. All right, if I had 5x minus 10 equals 45, the absolute value of 5x minus 10, obviously, equals 45. Get rid of my absolute value, I must plus or minus both sides. Therefore, 5x minus 10 can equal the positive 10. 5x minus 10 can equal the negative 10. The negative 45. Sorry, well, what am I doing? This should be the positive 10, not the positive 45, not the positive 10. Solve it, add 10 to both sides, and you get 5x equals 55. Divide by 5, and you get x equals 11. Plug it back into the original here, and you get 5 times 11 minus 10 equals 45. You end up with the absolute value of 45 equals 45. Therefore, 45 equals 45. That checks out. Oh, what am I doing? Wrong. X equals 11. Solve this one, you get 5x equals negative 35. Divide by 5 and you get x equals negative 7. Plug it back into the original. 5 times negative 7 minus 10 equals 45. End up with negative 35 minus 10, which is negative 45. Absolute value of negative 45 is 45. Therefore, that checks out, and that is a solution. All right. Here, okay, you end up with 2x plus 12 equals plus or minus 4x. Plus or minus, get rid of absolute values. And then you get 2x plus 12 equals 4x. 2x plus 12 equals negative 4x. Minus 2x from both sides, and you get 12 equals 2x. Divide by 2, and x equals 6. Plug it back into the original. You get 2 times 6 plus 12 equals 4 times 6. End up with absolute value of 24 equals 24. 24 equals 24. That one checks out. Okay, minus 2x from both sides, I end up with 12 equals negative 6x. Then divide by negative 6 and I get x equals negative 2. Okay, I plug it back into the original. I get 2 times negative 2 plus 12 equals 4 times negative 2. I end up with 8 here, negative 8. Okay, the absolute value of 8 is 8. Absolute value, therefore that does not check out. It is not a solution. Therefore my only solution is x equals 6. what we just went over is a absolute value cannot equal a negative. So if I had the absolute value of y equals negative 4, there is no solution. Same for if I had the absolute value of x minus 7 equals negative 7. Well, it can't equal a negative, therefore no solution.